My page, guys. Today I'm gonna be teaching you how to install vehicle louvers on the back of a car like this, as you see on my buddy's Camaro. Easy job. We did it ourselves, like you can see. So we bought the louvers off eBay. It's not expensive. So after you get it, installing it, I guess is the issue. Pardon me, the wind was very bad over here, but it was pretty easy. I couldn't really find a lot of helpful videos. So I just went with it my way, and that's what I'm gonna be teaching you today. So that hopefully, if you want to install, you can do it as yourself as well. So I took the 3M off of what came with the louvers attachments because it didn't. I don't trust the stock 3Ms. They don't really stick. So whenever I do a job like this that involves 3Ms or adhesives, I like to buy my own. I bought this one from Walmart for about $10, and I trust this one more than what came with it originally. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna use my own and just take the 3Ms off. If you want to just use the stock 3Ms, that's fine. You can use it. I just normally have issues with it. We did the same thing on the sides. That was pretty easy as well. So first step, clean it very nicely. Clean the window very nicely because you're gonna be putting those 3Ms on the glass. So you don't want any dirt to get in between that and reduce its effectiveness. So clean the glass very nicely, let it dry nicely before you put anything on there. So yeah, that's my buddy cleaning the car. That's actually his Camaro. He loves that car to death. Yeah, so that's what you do, clean it. And then after you clean it, so they give us this. I think it's supposed to be a cushion between the louvers and the glass. They were short. If we decided to just put the entire thing, we couldn't get it on the entire surfaces, so we just decided to spread it out. That way we could actually get it to provide enough and effective cushion, and also not waste too much, because that's all we had anyway. So yeah, that's what we did. So I just split it up, and then I applied it. I put some distances between them to make sure I get a nice cushion surface. I think the cushion is very important because if you're like speeding and the wind is very bad, you don't want your louvers to be hitting the glass. It can affect the glass. So providing the cushion between that and the glass is important. So that's what I'm doing. I did that across the entire thing. I'm not going to show the entire video. And this is what it looks like after I applied everything. you know this is what it looks like. So yeah, now I'm about to put the louvers on the glass. As you can see, I removed the factory 3M. I put my This is the bolts we're going to be using. So yeah, now what I did was I put these attachments in there, and then I screwed the bolts on it. Some people will teach you to measure it and see where they will go, but the measurement is hard to do. It's hard to be accurate since the glass is curved and stuff. So I just put the attachments in there in the louvers, and then I attach the bolts to it. That's what I'm doing now. That's what I'm doing now. So yeah, and then I'm gonna, mind you, at this point, I haven't like removed the other side of the adhesive. So sorry about this side. Some of the cushion got in the way of the hole, so I had to get it off. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Putting the screw back on. It fell off right on my hands. So yeah, putting the screws on. So this is what it looks like now. I took off the covers from the adhesive, so I'm about to attach it to the glass. So at this point, make sure you get it right, because if you don't, then you're basically screwed, because the adhesive is not gonna, the 3M is not gonna come off. It sticks very well to the glass. So make sure you get one side very well, and then you use that as a leverage to put the other side. So now you can see I'm not gonna really press on it. I checked it very well to make sure, and then I started pressing on it. So you can see how it is. But when you're doing this, make sure your screws are not tight, because you want to provide that distance between the attaches and the glass. So it's like you don't want to tighten it too much, because then it won't be able to attach to the glass very well. So yeah, now I'm just gonna press on it. I'm pressing on it. And then after you actually do this, you're gonna take the screws off, and then you're gonna take the louvers off again, and then press on the attachments very well to make sure they really stick. And then you wait for like a day and put the louvers on. But before I take the louvers off, I'm making sure the attachments are very well on the glass. That way it doesn't cause any issue. So yeah, this is actually it's very cool looking, right? So yeah, at this point you're gonna take the screws off again, lift it, and then go back and press on the attaches very well to make sure it sticks very well on the surface. Wait for some hours. We waited for a day and then came back to put it on, and then you just screw it back on, and boom, you're good to go. So that was the before picture, and this is what it looks like after. It's beast mode. I really like how it looks now. He does too. So yeah, like our page and subscribe so that we can bring you more cool videos of cars. Thank you. Bye.